Keep pointing. I'm Alexander Surya Animal on the right hand. Penguin duck birthmark. So what I'm being told is there is, from what I gather via telepathy, well, one it's 104 August 21st. What I'm being told via telepathy is there's terrorism going on in Houston, Texas, and maybe and in America, and what they've been doing, and witness tampering, and what they do to try to intimidate and threaten you is they show up places and slander you covertly to people you've encountered in life, people you know, and other people you don't know. So it's a form of intimidation and threats, which is witness tampering. But there's also terrorism, because what they're doing is they also try to make an example out of people who go against the Illuminati or stand up for their rights as Americans and as human beings. So what they do is they pick someone and make an example out of them, as they call it, and then they start slandering them, peddling this and that, and tell people they'll do the same to you, which is intimidating and coercing a civilian population through misinformation, slander, manufactured evidence, and threats. As they threaten to coerce murder and crime on you through slander and misinformation, manufactured evidence, and frames. So they're intimidating and coercing a civilian population with slander, with threats and misinformation, and threaten them by trying to make examples out of people. So what they're doing is, one, they're witness tampering on me. Granted, I can't see it. I just hear about it via telepathy because I would have sued these people. But two, if they're making an example out of families through slander, misrepresentation, manufactured evidence, and attempts to frame to intimidate others and coerce the civilian population, using persuasion to persuade people via force or threat, coercion. If they're doing that, that's terrorism. So how are these guys not in prison? They're even right now they're performing witness tampering using tech on my brain while I'm communicating, which is infuriating. But yeah, intimidating and coercing a civilian population is terrorism. Making an example out of people to intimidate and coerce. They just used it just then. To intimidate and coerce a civilian population is terrorism. So aren't they in prison? And who knows who these people are, because they're culpable if you're not reporting them. And if you're lying for them, you're an accessory or an accomplice potentially. Keep going.